Hello and welcome to little previews of big bike races. I'm little guy Matt. We're brought to you by the Wide Angle Podium Network, the biggest little podcast network out there. So we're here to talk about week 3 of the Tour de France, and this is where we'll finally decide who makes the podium. Will Ron still be in third, here played by Pedro Delgado? Will Pogačar still be sad Lauren Fignon? And will Roglic still be happy Greg LeMond? Let's go through the last couple stages and find out. All right, stage 16, the big one, the biggest stage of the race. And that's just because it's stage 16 and we love 16, the Slow Ride podcast. But it is a big day, especially coming after the rest stage. Got a 4, a 2, a 2, a 1, and a little 3 to end it. The 3's not much, it's only 2.5K or something, 6%. And the other's this Cat 1, just like 6% average. So it's not the hardest stage, but it is the day after a rest day. So, you know, get ready for somebody to blow pretty big, a la Bernal in the first week. Or everyone will just look at each other. I think it's kind of one or the other. Huge explosion, looking at each other, unfortunately. But maybe Thomas de Gendt can slip away on this little Cat 3. All right, stage 17, and now we're on to a real mountain stage. Nice, long, flat run-in for everybody to drink a lot of bottles, get a lot of goos on board. And then 2 HC climbs. One's 15, almost 16K long, 8%, and the other one's 18K long at 7%. So it's total of whopping 34 some K of climbing. So serious big day. Second day right after the rest day. This is hurting. This is gonna hurt. Sorry, no Thomas de Gendt today, but good chance maybe for Pogačar or Roglic to do some battle again. All right, stage 18, and actually a chance for the breakaways maybe today. Thomas de Gendt, come on Thomas, come on. We got a lot of climbs though. We got a 1, a 2, a 1, a 3, a 2, a 1, a 1, and then this little bump that I think wasn't categorized, but it's like 5K long. And then you got about 10K down to the finish, mostly descent, and then you're right at the finish line. And an interesting thing about this stage will be this really, really early sprint. So this thing's gonna start hot. Bora's gonna be killing it at the front to get this sprint, get some points here. No breakaway is gonna be able to form until at least some point on this Cat 1 or farther on. So it's going to be hot from the start on this one and kind of never ending. All right, stage 19 and kind of a breakaway day, like a real solid kind of everyone could win. I mean, it'll probably be Hershey or someone from Sunweb, but you know, everyone can win. And there's a lot of teams that haven't won yet in this race. Just bumpy, lumpy, little lumps all day, just one Cat 4 climb, but it's kind of like consistently climby for the last like 45, some 50K or something. It's just up, down, up, down, down. And if you look at the picture of the top view, it's like one of these at the last bit of the race. It just squiggles around, a lot of turns. This would be a great day. Breakaway can get out of sight, no long, silly roads. Maybe we'll still have a bunch sprint, but I'm gonna, fingers crossed, a nice breakaway battles it out and we get some action. And probably no GC action, but you know, we'll see how close it is. After this, we only have a time trial. So, last chance to do anything. All right, we got an individual time trial to finish it off. Not the most exciting way to do this, but at least they put a climb in. So, this is misleading. It ends on top of the climb. It doesn't go straight up a wall. There's no climbing portion, like mountain climbing portion of this one. But we do have a little bump at 24K, downhill to 30K, and then 6K climb. I think it averages 8%, but there are some like 11% ramps in there. So probably not a crazy enough climb for anybody really up in the GC to ride a road bike or do anything weird like that. I mean, maybe Martin because he's French, but you know, Bardet's not there to ride something weird. So it'll just be a time trial with climbing. Roglic will probably still win it, but you know, maybe Thomas de Gendt will win it? All right, stage 21 into Paris. We did it! Hey, we did it! All right, so this is the drinking and socializing portion of the race. From about 67K on, they're in Paris. They're doing the laps. They do like 7 or 8 or something. It doesn't matter. Nothing really happens until the end. Something cool will happen for like 2 seconds, and then we'll just have a bunch sprint. And I'll probably take a nap or something. You should too. But probably Bennett and Ewan at the end. But yes, I would be remiss. There is a slight chance that it'll come down to this moment for Sagan and Bennett to battle out for the green jersey. And maybe even Trenton as he sort of sneaks around and steals points. So that would make this fun. But for the most part, this is the stage to skip. Unfortunately, years ago in Minneapolis, there used to be a crit on this day. So I could just completely ignore this and worry about how I would get dropped as opposed to how someone else would get dropped. But not to be this year. So that's been it. That's the tour. We're done. Hope you enjoyed these little reviews, and come back for more races in the future, please. And the Giro, which starts in almost no time at all. I don't even remember when it starts. I have to look it up. And hopefully by then I'll have a better microphone and some other things. So these will be maybe a little less painful for you. But in the meantime, please click subscribe if you haven't already, and watch the other shows on the Wide Angle Podium Network. Go listen to some of the podcasts. There's other great stuff on there that's much more professionally produced than the content I'm putting out. Thanks.